In this video, we're going to go over how to name an ionic compound that contains just simple ions. So what we need to know here is all the names of the second elements. So the second elements, when it's, for example, fluorine, it would actually change its ending to a fluoride. And if it's chlorine, it should change its name to chloride. It's all in this list right here, so I would advise you to be very familiar with it. Fluoride, chloride, bromide, iodide, oxide, sulfide, nitride, and phosphide, right? So the ending will change for the second element. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first example problem here. Now what we have is Li, which is lithium, and then P, which is phosphorus. However, remember that the second element should have an "ide" ending, so it's actually not phosphorus, it's phosphide. So our name is going to just be lithium phosphide. It's that simple. Let's take a look at the next example. Now here we have Ca, which is calcium, and S, which is sulfur, but we're going to take a look at the "ide" endings. So instead of sulfur, it would be sulfide. So what we're going to have here is calcium sulfide. Okay, let's take a look at our third example here. Now what we have is Al, which is aluminum, and Cl, which is chlorine. However, the second element has "ide" endings, so instead of chlorine, it would be chloride. So what we have really is aluminum chloride. Next we have K, which is potassium, and O, which is oxygen. However, our second element is not going to be oxygen. It should have an "ide" ending, so it's oxide. So what we have here is potassium oxide. All right, let's look at one last example. In this last example, we have Mg, which is magnesium, and O, which is oxygen. But again, its second element is going to have an "ide" ending, so instead of oxygen, it'll be oxide. So it's really magnesium oxide. So naming with simple ions, pretty easy. You have to make sure you understand here that the subscripts, they don't matter. The subscripts do not matter in this case. All right. So go ahead and try your own problems. When you're ready, you can go ahead and take a look at the key.